we live?
Can you check if we're live?
We are.
Yep, we're live. Good.
What? Yes, we are. Let's see who comes in first.
Reviving. Let's go.
You know, next time we can actually go live earlier,
I know, right?
and then we'll just keep the stream. And we can,
Yeah.
8:30 to go. 3 viewers. That's us 3.
Hey, like riding a bike. Yeah, we should have gone live like 10 minutes. We have people on.
Then we can do a shadow show, like
Yeah.
that will get us.
Got 5 viewers. That's us.
To get someone raised.
Exciting. Season 2. Robertson. It is cold, brother. It's even cold inside.
Feels weird.
Feels weird, what? Wanna go?
Weird but good that we're back.
It is weird.
Ready when you are.
Alright. I'm ready. Alright. That was a hard cut. Well, I guess we're not used to it. So, but hey, everybody, welcome to season 2 of The Guys Next Door. So we're back after how many months? 9 months.
9
So,
months. Wow.
yeah, we've been procrastinating. We said that we're gonna be starting after Thanksgiving. Things got busy. Gus has his basketball game. Sound Decision has a lot of games with the kids. I got busy at work, but hey, people are asking for it, and here we are. So, welcome back to The Guys Next Door. So, how do we kick this off? Right. First, I want to say what a ride. So, season 1 was 25 incredible episodes, full of laughs, surprises, fun stuff, unforgettable moments, and then really shout out to our guests. From the Twitch streamers to the community leaders to the mods to the amazing guests who joined us last season. So we owed this to them to get back and keep the fun going, sharing the stories and keeping it real. Huge thanks to our listeners for tuning in, engaging, and being part of that journey. You're the reason why we still have the mics on and why we want continue the season two. So for season two, we're leveling it up more with more exciting conversation, more spicy questions later on, and possibly a few new twists. So the guys next door are back. Grab a drink, pull up a chair, and get ready for another season of good vibes and great stories. So, like, me, I'm excited. I got my two partners here, Sound Decision and Gus. I'll start with Gus first. Gus, are you ready for the season?
Of course, of course. I'm ready. So excited for this season, especially now that I have nothing else to do,
You
There's
have
nothing
nothing.
else to watch.
We're gonna talk
Ah,
about that later. Your
Oh,
heartbreak,
yeah.
the segue,
the segue.
Hmm.
You really want to talk about that? Okay, but we're gonna talk about it later.
Nah, 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 nah. We can talk about that later,
How
but it's
about you,
good.
Sound Decisions?
We're gonna
I-
talk about that later. We probably have 5 minutes to talk about that. But yeah, it's good to be back. I've been bugging these guys since November uh, to come back, but it just didn't work out time wise. Maybe it's for the better. Like right now, we were able to line up guests, and it'll be a fun season for sure.
Yes, yes, yes. So, like, how we start this, right? Like asking everybody, the host, how did we do over the weekend? So, speaking of the question, so Gus, how was your weekend? How was Saturday night for you?
It's not even Saturday night, but anyway, I was so pumped this weekend because we had the Lions game, right? But before that, went to Detroit, watched Pistons game. Yep, it was nice. Was nice until the fourth quarter. We lost that game, but yep, that's fine. It's the Pistons, so yep.
Oh, the
We're
Pistons. Okay, so the
Yeah,
Pistons.
Pistons. Yeah,
Okay.
Pistons was like we're kind of like 500 now. So that's good. I mean, it's like we're 21-20, I think, and then
Wow,
we
he
lost
knows the
to.
record. He's
Yeah.
following the Pistons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
How,
Pistons, yeah.
how
The
yeah.
about the?
Pistons are like the Lions 7 years ago.
So, what happened to the Lions, Gus?
Oh no. Uh, it's
It's what you can say
I
anything
don't know.
about the Lions.
I can't say anything, but all I can
Uh,
say is it's a good season. Yep. We'll see you guys next year.
yeah,
But yep, I guess Commander's really good. I mean, we cannot stop the run. We cannot stop that RPO.
yeah.
Yep. No
Very,
excuses.
very
I
well
can
said,
do a
Mr.
lot of
Excuse.
I can do a lot of excuses, but yeah, it's good.
Well, for the new chatters on the show, we're talking about the loss on the Lions and how heartbreaking it is. But hello to the new chatters. I see John Raw Funk. You got Jay Neal hit there. Edwin Makabuhay. Tommy. Az is there. Hey, Az. Jewel.
Yeah.
So we got a few of the community here getting. So we're
Tommy
talking
Smith
about the Lions.
Finger, welcome in.
Yeah, we're talking about the Lions, but losing. But I gotta say though, you see my background. All of our backgrounds are green. My Eagles though won. So we're going to the fucking NFC East Championship. So guys, I will get revenge on the Commanders for you. So you have to root for the Eagles and everybody. I hope there's no Commanders fan here. I'm waiting actually for Mike Freak. I'm not sure if Mike Freak is a Baltimore who lost,
Oh,
or,
that's
or
another
a
one.
Commanders fan, but
He may
we'll
be a
see.
Baltimore fan, I think. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, I saw Jewel here. Jewel is a Bills fan, right? So go Bills.
Congrats to the
So
Bills.
I'm
Yeah.
rooting for the Bills, though. I hate sorry, I hate Kansas City. Uh,
Oh, for the
Grace is rooting for Kansas City because she's a Taylor Swift fan, not because of of the players, right? So I don't know. I don't like Kansas City for some reason. So sorry, you hate me. I'm an Eagles fan. You hate me. I don't like the Kansas City. Yep. Sorry about that. How about you, DJ Pat? What's going on?
Well, beside the football, it's very cold here in the state of Michigan. Currently at 10 below outside.
Sh-
So we are staying home and trying to get warm. But this happens every year. Last year it didn't. This year it's happening. So tough. It's tough. They actually canceled school tomorrow for the kids.
yeah.
It's just fucking cold right now. I mean, I think it's cold everywhere.
It is. It is
I
cold
hope they
everywhere.
cancel work tomorrow, but I can't. Right? I don't think they can. Well, just for again welcoming the new chatters, right? So this is a show that we've been doing last year. So anything goes on the show. If you ask Realize there, who's also been a guest, we're gonna have a guest, a special guest to today's episode, and it's gonna be fun. So this show we don't have any script. We ask our guests, and then let's see how it goes. And usually, it leads to a lot of like very interesting and fun conversations. So stick around. So we have a really special guest right now. And if you guys want to look at last season's past episode, we got 25 of them. We're on YouTube. It's at the bottom. YouTube at the Guys Next Door Show. Check us out and subscribe if you can. All right, so let's go. So again, welcome everybody. We are the Guys Next Door, where the talk is cheap and the laughs are priceless. So we go to our first segment. First segment of the show. Before we introduce our guests, we just want to talk about the NBHD raid train. As you all know, we are the NBHD crew. We have our Sunday raid train every Sunday going on 3 years now. And we feature a lot of other Twitch streamers, partners, etc., on the Sunday raid train. If you want to hop on the NBAC raid train, please reach out to me, Sound Decisions or Gus or Nusoko type mo, and we can get you on. So, yesterday's raid train is an all ladies raid train. It was a bang, right? So, a lot of really good streamers there. It's a wicked lineup. I'm gonna put the flyer right now. I'm gonna cover our faces. Ta-da, there it is. You see that? That's a heavy um weight
Heavy
flyer.
hitters.
Yeah,
Yes.
heavy weight. So you got Pop Tart Sniffer. Love that name. Pop Tart Sniffer. Okay. I might be a tasty cake sniffer, but yeah, Miss Livy, Capra Music, Fathom, Funky Nikki, Grace, Jadzia, Case Paul Boy, but she was sick, so she was not able to stream. But they split the time between Jadzia and our caboose, Love on the Rock. So she's pushing for partners. So if you guys are listening, you're streaming, and when she's on, go check her out, raid into her. Let's help her to get that partner status. So that's an awesome raid train. We don't usually do ladies raid train on NBHD, but I think we did how many last year? Two or three.
Yeah, I was gonna
Boy,
ask you. Yeah,
yeah, I think Boyji and I was thinking we can do like once every other month. So just to feature,
for sure.
the badass ladies of Twitch.
I think you
Uh,
should do it
Yep,
Yeah. Good
and
idea.
you guys, if you guys watch it, it's fun. Different genres. NBHD right now is not just house, although primarily there's still a lot of house DJs there, but we do all genre. You can play um, rap, you can play DNB, whatever you prefer. I think you should be able to play anything. Just let us know. Reach out to me, Mr. Coops or Boy G, and we'll get you on. All right.
wonderful.
All right. So, have you guys are you guys ready for our guests for today?
Me?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited.
Very.
Good.
I really am. I really am excited. Before put she's in the backstage right now. We chatted with her before the show start. I think we're gonna have fun, right? So, DJ Pat, if you could put our guest on the stage right now, let's get her introduced.
Here she is.
There
Welcome
she
to
is.
TeknoKat.
Hello, hello, Kat.
Hello. I restarted just in time. Cool.
Mhm.
How are you? And
I'm
and
good.
welcome to the show. And thank you so much for being our first guest on this first episode.
I'm so honored, so excited, and a little bit terrified of the spicy questions, not gonna lie. But honored to be here.
that that's awesome. So just an introduction to Kat, right? I've been looking at your profile on Twitch. The ultimate mix of Zen minimalist and rave cave DJ. I think that's probably my first question for you. Is that really like there you have two modes, right? A Zen and a rave cave. I mean, is this just really how you break it down for us? Is this more of like you're meditating in the morning and then you're throwing glow sticks at night kind of thing?
Wait, are you watching me? Do you have cameras?
Hey, that's the definition, right? Yeah.
I'm just in there with my poi balls every night. It's cool. Don't worry. No, I worked as a home organizer for over a lot of years, 15 years. And through that, truly became a minimalist. I showed you earlier, I literally live in like a 10-foot trailer. I don't have very
Okay.
much stuff. It's very mellow in here. When I had to move from the Bay Area, I was like, F it. I sold off a lot of my stuff. I have some in the shed where my studio is, but
Right.
at the end of the day, I do prefer just to live in a very simple, neat, clean, organized space, because otherwise my brain always has so much stuff going on that
Right.
if my environment is in chaos, I can't function. So yeah. But if I were left to my own devices, I don't know. I love how my studio looks with just stuff everywhere
Yeah.
and all the gear and the lights and the dark and whatnot. So if it's a darker nighttime type vibe, I like it to be more, yeah, opium den. And then
Yep.
if it's daytime or I'm relaxing, then I like it like my trailer, which is, white walls. Sorry, you guys didn't give me the green memo for our back. There's some green on
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we
green on
should
the
have, right?
Coca-Cola though, and purple. So I feel like we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't this
So
cute? They
that
gave me
just
that
There you
headquarters.
go. Yeah.
It's a
Mm.
little
can
Twitch
you
There's
event.
green. Yeah, we're good.
so I
Yeah.
like that, like organized. Can you like Marie Kondo's Gus's stuff? Because Gus has a lot of shit, right? He like to like I think he needs, I'm gonna, throw him under the bus here, but I think he needs your help.
You just
Maybe
need
you
some
can reach
help.
out, Gus, to Kat
Okay.
about that.
Look, you fly me out. My business, I actually closed out that business, but it used to be called The Simplified Life. And I will come
Oh,
simplify the shit out of your life, and then we can just throw down some music. Done?
that
No,
that should be
that's good. Yeah.
that
That's
should
good.
be awesome. Just
Thank you.
looking
Maybe.
at,
Yeah.
go ahead, go ahead. You
No,
have a
I
no.
was
question?
gonna
Maybe
say,
I should. Yeah.
who's talking? Me or you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
You can.
I was just gonna say, if you have any 3000s you need to declutter, I'll help you with that. I'll take
Oh,
those
3,000.
away.
No.
No.
I,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
wish.
do have a controller, but it's an old one, a CDJ controller. But
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
Gus rolls with the vintage stuff. The
yeah.
seed. What is that?
I
Uh,
don't know. I think it's a
I
Denon,
forgot
right?
the name of
Yeah,
your
it's
You
a
need
it's
you
a
need you need a
Denon one.
controller. You need
SX
a controller.
DSX, right?
Is
Yeah,
that
BSA. Yeah.
nice?
I
So
still
so
have the BCD 2000 though,
Oh my gosh,
the
oh,
that
small
one.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
you're yeah might they might open a fundraiser for you to get those new gears. So Kat,
Yes.
can you tell us how? I mean, we always ask our guest here, how did you start on Twitch?
How did I
I
start?
think, I don't think a lot of people know, but I think we you can tell right now with our audience how did you start?
Okay, well, I started as a viewer, I think like a lot of us did. Back in, what was it, fall of 2022, I'd gone through a horrible breakup. I had to move back from the Bay Area. I mean, this was like full restraining order level shit. Like,
Whoa.
had to get the hell out of there. And I was moving back home, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm going to be alone and I don't have community out here. I'm leaving the whole Bay Area. And my friend said, you need to come onto Audio Pool every Wednesday at 6 p.m. It's like music church. They're like, you're going to love him. He's great. He creates a safe space and you will have the community you've been looking for. And sure enough, I started going in there, had a couple of friends in there. This was actually like we were driving home from Burning Man that year. And she's like, you have to get on Twitch. I'm like, what is Twitch? I've heard of it like once. Isn't it a gaming platform? And she's like, no, the DJs are on here. I'm like, so sad no one told me about this sooner. So I started tuning in fall of 22 every Wednesday, found Pika after that. And then at one point, Twitch was like, you should follow Liquid Todd. I'm like, holy shit, like Liquid Todd is on here? Like I've known him since LA rave days, like
Yeah,
a
he's
million
there.
years ago. And I'm like, dude, Todd. So started going to Todd's channel, met a lot of people through that. Todd rated Hamuni's channel, and I
Okay,
was like,
those are big names, right?
and I was like, okay, Hamuni's channel, that's my fam. Like I just clicked with so many people in there, and that really became what got me through arguably the worst year of my life. And while being on there, I had a lot of other DJ friends that used to play out live or played at Burning Man, this, that, and the other. And I was trying to get one of them to go live on Twitch. I'm like, come on, you don't get it. You could play in your house and there's people and you could DJ
Right.
again. And he was so stubborn. And then I don't know, something in me clicked and it was like, Kat, you bought a controller in 2022. Like clearly every time you go through shit, you buy more DJ gear. You still love this. Like just get up there and get over yourself and try it. So beginning of last year, I finally went live and it was an absolute shit show. It was awesome.
Hey, you're doing great right now. I don't think it's a shit show. That's just a start. Everybody goes through that.
It goes, yeah.
We
yeah.
were called Team Refresh for a while because no one bothered to tell me that I shouldn't be on Wi-Fi. I should be hardwired into the internet.
Well,
Team refresh.
team-
All right,
I-
Refresh is back.
don't say that. If Grace is listening, I'm still on Wi-Fi. I just have a good connection, and sometimes I get the shit out of her when it's disconnected. I'm never gonna hear about. I'm never gonna stop hearing about it. But your journey is great, right? So look at where you're now. You're a partner. You have all this shows right now for you got the whole week covered. Are you DJing or just trying to avoid or find an excuse not to do laundry? Like, it's just such a lot. How do you do it?
I'm literally always trying to find an excuse not to do laundry. If anyone wants to do my laundry, feel free. But I've had I don't know if you've seen it, but on my music computer, there's a sticker that says quit work, make music. I have had that my entire adult life. And I never did it. I never did. I dabbled here, I dabbled there, and then I gave up music. I gave up EDM. I gave up all that for 10 years. And it became clear that when I moved from the Bay Area, continuing the home organizing business just wasn't feasible between the commute and the drive and car issues and just all this shit. I was like, it's costing me more than it's worth to get out there mentally, bank account wise, etc. And I was like, you know what? I'm starting to make some money on here. And thanks to my family, my bills aren't that much. So why not just go all in on this? So yes, I hate laundry and I'm always trying to avoid it, but this is also my full-time now.
Yeah, but I think you really put a lot of hard work there, and we can see it. It reflects. You're a partner now. Congratulations, and that's that's a tough one, right? Because we always say it's a big commitment,
Yeah.
and maybe we you can tell us the secret in how'd you do it. I mean, that those hours, right? Is there a trick in it, or is just really put everything in it?
The trick is there's no trick. It's just doing it. It's
Yeah.
deciding. First of all, it's deciding.
Yep.
I'm a huge believer in mindset and manifesting and law of attraction. And what you expect is what you're going to get, be that good, bad, indifferent, or otherwise. And when it became clear that it was either double down on this or go get a second shit job, because I was waitressing just to make ends meet, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm so sick. I can't. And so it was either go all in on this or go get another shit job, so I could still do this part time. But I decided to go all in on it, and it took a village. I mean, that's the secret. No one does any of this alone. Much like you do with the MBHD raid train, you helped me out so much. So many other DJs helped me out. But I started by giving. I spent from fall of 2022 until beginning of 2024 just being in chats, meeting people, subbing bits, cheerleading, reposting and sharing on Instagram, just being there for a couple of these other communities. And so when I finally went live, a lot of them came to support me. And one of my mentors once said the extra mile is never crowded. So if you give first,
Nice.
people are always happy to give back to you. And that's the biggest thing. You can't do it on your own. It takes people knowing you exist and are there and to raid you. I mean, I had some of the biggest streamers raid me right off the bat. And I mean, that helped. Going on every single raid train I was invited to. I mean, that definitely helped, because that gives you all of this exposure to new audiences, right? The hours, I mean, I've streamed about 550 hours last year. And that was mostly from April to the end of the year, because April 8th, the day it was the eclipse, and that's when I was like, I'm doing this. I quit the waitressing job that day, and I said, all right, I'm doing it. I had a hunch in my gut said go live that Monday night. Jitsinator ended up raiding me and just kicked it off.
That's great. Yeah, it's just a community on Twitch, and we talked about this on the past episode, how great it is, right? It's just the DJs, and I always say that a lot of the people we met, 90% of them on Twitch are authentic, right? So I'm still gonna leave that 10% there, but but at least for NBHD, I'm speaking in behalf of Gus and Sound Decision, right? We won't be here without the support of other people, right? We started just the four of us with Grace, like, what the fuck are these guys? And then all of a sudden we're inviting people on the Sunday raid train, and people are saying yes. And then we met a lot of people through Grace, also doing the same thing that you've done, going on different chats, subbing, meeting a lot more people, especially during that time in COVID where everybody's just stuck inside. It's just you keep them also, even for now that everybody on IRL it's gotten busy, like a lot of us, right? We still go back to Twitch and do this, right? We're still here every Sunday, and it's great that you put a lot of work. I think that commitment, and we're very happy that you reach that goal, and more power to you. And in behalf of the other people, also you are helping out. We thank you for that in behalf of the NBC community.
Yeah, if you're partner pushing, just let us know. We will raid you. We will help. Right now, we're really supporting Lavonda Rocks, Paul Santana, and Lavelle Official.
Lavelle Official is also put your partner.
And DJ Nix. Those four, they're all team high.
Lavelle, Lavonda. Who else is the other two?
DJ Paul Santana, he's in
Oh,
Florida.
Paul Santana. Okay.
And
And
then
then
DJ Nick's in the mix.
oh,
And
Knicks. Yeah, we know
Oh,
yeah,
Knicks. Yeah,
and
they're
he's
they're
cool.
Everyone. We know
everyone.
everyone. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody I think play for NVHD also. We're definitely gonna support them, right? And to those four, if you guys need the caboose on NVHD to just we send everybody there, let me know because
Okay.
we're gonna open that last spot because you need to play more than 90 minutes. We'll open at the last spot, and anybody here who needs help, we reach out to us. We open the last spot for you so that you can play, and we're gonna rate everybody into that into that train. Yep.
I love that. And then I will say, Twitch has been making it easier to get partner. They really want to support the DJs right now. So raids do count. Shared viewership counts. There's a lot that's starting to count that maybe didn't in the past. So anything you can do to collaborate.
Wait, raid counts now? It used to be like raid doesn't count,
Doesn't
right?
count.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, that's a big
Raid.
one.
Do you work for Twitch? So how do you know all of this? We
I
didn't know that. Yeah.
I've been there a few times, and I am working with one of the Creator Club liaisons to do some things with Twitch. So I bleed purple, y'all.
Yes, you do.
That's why is Jay Nila here? Jay Nila texted me once, said, "Oh, a cat is applying for Twitch." Oh, really? Wow, that's great.
I'm not like an official job, but Twitch, I will totally work for you. Please hire me.
Twitch, you heard that?
Twitch. You heard that?
Clancy, I got you.
Well, get in. We probably have an inside person.
And if you're not a member of the Creator Club, the DJ Creator Club, and you're a DJ, you need to get in there. That is like step one. That will put you in front of employees. That will put you in front of more community. That will put you in front of events, and some that we're going to be piggybacking off of it with them. So there's a lot of opportunities.
Wow, that's cool. So,
That's
Kat, I know
an awesome tip. Yeah.
Yeah, you messaged me one time about you invited me in one Discord, and you asked me if there is that the whole Creator Club. Anybody in our area that's on Twitch that wants to collaborate. So tell us more about that.
Oh, yes. So I actually launched what we're calling the Backstage Discord, as it's separate. It's not the Creator Club Discord, but there was a need for another option. So if you think back to rave days, or how everything used to be, it was very grassroots and like, hey, like let's meet up here and bring your speakers and we'll have a little renegade or whatever. And we wanted to bring that vibe to the Twitch community, in that there are still so many DJs that are like, wait, what's Twitch? And so many opportunities to meet up and just expand each other's networks, have fun and grow things. And Twitch, I mean, at the end of the day, they're a corporation, right? They make money when we make money. The more people, the more DJs they have on Twitch, the better. So it goes both ways. If we want to keep our jobs and have Twitch making money so that we can stay working, the more we bring in, the better. So it's I think a symbiotic relationship. But to join the Creator Club, there are some hoops to jump through. You have to have streamed a certain number of times, be affiliate or partner. There's just some specific things that they look for. I think most of the people watching this, you'd probably qualify, so definitely apply. Enlist me, please.
Yeah.
As your referral. But with the Creator or with the Backstage Discord, that we had this vision of 4 different levels of events. One is just grassroots, like, oh my God, you live here too? Like, let's all go to the park and meet up. Cool. Right. Then official Creator Club events where we can let people know in our Discord, hey, this is going on, and kind of feed back and forth. Twitch has also said they will piggyback off events happening. So, NAMM right now, that got canceled just because our state's on fire. But if there are but if there are larger events, they want to piggyback off that and support us. To me, the Creator Club is sort of like when you work for a corporation and they do like a really nice dinner for everyone. And they're like, yeah, let's all get together and hang out. And we want to support you. That's kind of what the Creator Club feels like to me. And then also going forward, maybe larger events where there's some branding and whatnot.
Nice. So,
And all, please don't hold me to all of that. There's
no, I
lots of,
wrote everything down. So Kat told me, somebody from
I
Twitch.
know, like,
Yeah, so the
but
creator club, is there like, a criteria how many times you wear a wig on set? Because Gus will probably make that cut already. Have you seen
yeah,
have you seen Gus's stream?
I have not. I'm so sorry, but I will remedy that.
Yeah,
He
because Gus
definitely
is
belongs to
yeah,
that creator club.
yeah, it's definitely creator club because he will different costumes
Oh,
every
we're gonna
every
be best
every every
friends.
every stream, like you name it, and every like Disney character, I think Disney princess characters actually.
Okay.
What
I mean,
except
I
that
had a
that's
taco on my last stream, so like I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
yeah. But that's also. I mean, I think more. Hey, those are great news. I'll keep up with the scoop. Of what's happening.
Yeah.
I'll message you. But this is awesome. And I got invited in that backstage Discord. I went to the Philly section, so
Okay.
all the Philly
Mm.
DJs there. I'm not a streamer, but
That's fine.
I'm kind of like behind the scene, but I saw Ethan there was a guest last season. I saw Patrick
Hey,
Richards there. I don't know if Drew's there because those are the and Super XL was also there. Those are the Philly fam that we know
okay.
here, played on NBHD, and we kind of like not hang out, but hang out on Twitch. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Nice.
That,
Yeah, well,
that
invite your friends, anyone you know. That one is open to any DJ, either DJ on Twitch, DJ IRL, or support. We want to create another role so that you would, people that obviously support this community and do integral positions within it. We want you guys to have a role in the Discord as well, just to kind of signify what you guys do. So we'll work on that. We're totally open to suggestions. I mean, I started it, and then we got, I think 200 DJs in the first 2 days joined. So
Wow, that's cool.
please share. I mean, I've seen so many of the big Twitch names coming into it. I'm like, oh my God, they're here. What? So please share it. We're stronger together. It takes a village to do anything. So
finally they're noticing the DJs, right? And it's about time, right? All of this new stuff that they're doing. It'll be good to recognize the talent outside of the gamers there in Twitch.
yeah,
That's super awesome. Okay.
I think it's amazing.
Yep. So I promise you some spicy ticks. So that's Twitch. Let me ask you a few questions. Unless Gus, you want to ask other stuff about Twitch.
No,
Right.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're
Let's go to
good.
the spicy one
Good.
then.
Yeah.
Spicy,
So, but in all seriousness, right? Just spicy. Serious. What's one thing you think people completely get wrong about? I know you're doing this. You went to Twitch because of you were on a bad space back then.
Mhm,
What do you think the people completely get wrong about the need for, I guess, self-healing and self-care? Because you isolated yourself, right? So
mhm.
run us through that. What did you do, and what some people think that that's not necessary, just forget about it. What do you think that people completely get wrong about healing or self-care?
Oh man. I think people think it's a one and done thing, or that you
Yeah.
have to be perfect at it. And it's all about stocking your
Yeah.
toolbox with a bunch of different tools. And you might only grab that one tool once a month, and that other tool once a week, and that tool on Tuesdays when it's a full moon. But when you have these different tools and you're just in it and you're spiraling, knowing that they're already there and you can just pull this one out, to me, that's the game changer. Before, I thought it was something where, like, well, if I don't meditate every single day for 20 minutes, and I don't journal, and I don't put my feet in the dirt, and I don't do a gratitude list, and I don't, blah, 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 then I'm a failure. And it turns out that self-care and self-healing is more of a sum of its parts. It's
Right.
never this one big thing that you do and then it changes everything. And so
Right.
that's what I really wish people would take away. I've actually made a PDF worksheet on that. I can link it, or we could put it maybe in your show notes or
Oh, that'd
something.
be awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
But
that's great.
okay,
DJ Pat, I know we had a guest last season about self healing also and self care that
yeah,
taught us a lot. And he was a former addict, but he turned his life around and tried to help people. Right, and same thing at what you just said. It's just tools that you think that works for you.
yeah,
Not I mean, you people are just gonna suggest on what you need to do, but there will be tools to your point and some things that that will work for you that it might not be other people, but
yeah.
don't stop from telling what you have done, whether that's like Gus singing in the bathroom or your point having
Yes.
or meditation or whatnot. I
Yeah.
think really that's really helpful. I mean, have you, again, we're gonna go really spicy here. During this moment, what is the toughest moment in that journey that you've been through before you got into Twitch?
Before I got into Twitch, it was around the same time, honestly, but I had to go out, clean out my place for the last time, and was driving back, and I had gone through so many. Since 2016, I was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on. Like, now what? I mean, there was marriage, divorce, sickness. I almost like died from Lyme disease and all this stuff.
Wow.
I mean, the doctor literally, she's like, well, you're alive somehow, so
Yeah.
that's a start. I'm like, cool. Got kind of ghosted by my husband. He didn't quite get that whole sickness part and health. It just sucked. Life really sucked. And then rather than dealing and maybe going to therapy at that point, actually, I think I was even in therapy, but I don't know. I got into another relationship, and it turned out that he was a con man. And when I finally went to break up, he tried to unalive me. And I ended up losing everything. I couldn't function. I had PTSD. I was only able to get a restraining order against him because California sucks. And when it finally became clear in all of that I was not functioning and I needed to move home as a grown ass adult, I went from living the 1% Silicon Valley life to losing everything, to the point where I'm having to bankrupt my former company because I was like, there's no way I can pay those loans, so
Right.
I literally lost everything. I stood on the bridge coming back from the Bay Area after cleaning my house out that last time, and I stood there and I was
Wow.
like, 2 minutes of cold and shit and this will all be over. And something in me was like, you know what, don't let him win.
Mhm.
He tried
Wow.
to unalive you and you lived.
Yeah.
Like, don't let, you have things to do.
So when you're telling me this on the backstage, you're not metaphorically saying standing on the bridge. You actually stood there and
Yeah, I
then
stood on the San Mateo Bridge and I looked over the
crap.
side and I was like, well, it's 2 a.m. I've lost everything. Yeah. And here now, that was November 5th, I believe, 2022. And
Look,
they joke about rock bottom and it's such a cliche, but once you get there,
yeah.
it is so freeing. And
I
you're like, you know what? I don't give a fuck
Mm.
anymore.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to lose.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear purple hair. Like, I'm gonna
You
play
do what you
music.
do. Yeah. Exactly.
Like, what are you gonna? I did everything right. I went to college. I got a degree. I got married. I saved money. I did all the right things. And it still wound up on that bridge because I didn't follow what was in my heart and in my soul. And I would not take back a single moment of any of that because I think learning all of those lessons. I'm a cat. I got 9 lives. And I think I still have at least 2 left. I think. I hope.
Oh, you have more. You have more.
I
Lost
hope
count.
maybe 4 or
Yeah.
5. I don't know. it would have broken someone else. It almost broke me, but I know deep in my soul now that I am here to say,
Yeah.
no, you can do it. And if you can't today, I'm going to hold your
Yeah,
hand. You can.
exactly. Yeah.
And that was my whole ethos with getting up there on Twitch, which with realizing, no, you need to be up there, Kat, not your friends that you're trying to drag onto it. No, you do. And I'm not the best DJ. My inner ear,
Yeah.
if I was playing live, I'd hit that sync button. I have no shame. Dave
No
dresses.
harm.
No, no, yeah.
No
Hey,
harm in that.
that's what we're doing this, right? Because this is what we want to do. This is for fun, not to really please people. Oh, that's part of it, but you're pleasing yourself first before uh, this is so awesome because I think you are the fourth guest that we have. They're saying, can you honestly say music save your life? Because we have Edwin Makabuhay who's on the chat right now. We got Vernimal. I don't know if you heard about Vernimal's McDonald's story.
No.
Like he also rock bottom. Like it's amazing that and we thank you guys for sharing it on our show because I don't think a lot of the viewers knew about that. And then for you to say that here in the show and to really say that, hey, fuck you, here I am right now. It's amazing, right? So this is the epitome of of really being successful, because success means a lot of different things. Could be money, could be fame, but for you it's really from where you were 2 years ago and where you are right now. That's great.
It's
I mean, if we
amazing.
can all group hug right now, we'll do it. But that's great, Kat. And
Group
thank you
hug in the
for
chat.
sharing for group hug in the chat, sharing that story.
Thank you.
And,
Yeah.
and I was supposed to ask you this question, but you kind of answered it. My question was, if you give your younger self one brutally honest piece of advice, what will it be? I think you kind of partly answered it. You're gonna do the same thing, but that's really part of how you learn, right? It's you make
It is.
mistakes, and that's part of learning, right?
It is. It would just be kinder to yourself. You're
That's
doing the best you can with the information you have. Just be kind.
yeah. And that's probably a bad notion from people that say you're being selfish, you're being kind to yourself. That's not being selfish. You have I'm a firm believer that if you are good to yourself, then you can be good to other people. But if you're not, then you can't say I'm good to people without being good to yourself. You have to start inside, right?
You can't. And when I was a flight attendant, what did we always tell everyone? Put your own damn oxygen mask on first. Because if you're dead, you can't help anyone.
That's
You-
true.
You
Yeah.
have to take care of yourself first. It's not selfish.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I wish I had been told that younger.
We all did something when we were young. I mean, if there are a few things, there's a laundry list also of things that I have done, but that's how we are, right? Even with my kids and everybody saying that go out and make mistakes. I mean, as
Do it.
much as
Fail
you don't
fast.
want them to fail, fail faster, learn fast, right? Because that's really how they could adapt to life. Guys, I'm the only one asking here question from Kat. You guys any other questions?
Guys.
I'm gonna make her cry now, and then
You're doing a great
You're
job.
doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing a
look,
great job.
I'm afraid I'm gonna make her cry on all these questions.
I think, yeah. But looking back, most of our guests actually have been through something and found this platform, and then something like the light bulb came on, and like this is something that could change your life practically. And we're not doing this on purpose. We're just getting guests everywhere,
Yeah.
and the stories are almost the same in a
I
way.
had
So
goosebumps.
Yeah,
yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. We're on to episode 26, and most of our guests, the stories are just heartwarming to hear. So I have no question. I just have an observation, and I remember now. I remember why we do this. We do this.
exactly.
We do this because we want to hear the stories, and these stories will help other people.
It's not like probing them. It's just really to do DJ Pat's comment. There is like we didn't plan it, right? It's just like we feel the vibe.
Mhm.
We see the
Everything's
guest, the guest, and see how sincere they are, and we feel like we can ask certain questions. We have not asked a bad not a bad like a no question yet, knock on wood, but it's refreshing, I guess, to for you guys to share this with us, and also if we're gonna put it on YouTube and they can hear about it. I think there's a lot of people who are feeling down right now. There are teenagers, or you think that the world for them is bad because my something happened. That's not it, right? It's just the first set, right?
Yeah,
The
just
thing
wait.
about that, yeah. Well, the thing about you learn from that, and then you move on, and then it's gradually moving on. Wow, that's great. So another we're gonna ship it out to a little bit of fun. I know you're a raver. So that's more of the serious. Now we're gonna go something fun for the audience. You're a raver. What is the wildest or weirdest thing that ever happened to you on an event that you DJ'd or you went? Can you
She
share
went
this?
she went to Burning Man, so there should be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Yeah,
story
I was
to
like,
tell.
how am I gonna talk
Give us
about
top.
that?
Yeah, yeah. Give us something. Give us an insight of what the weirdest.
The
That stuff.
weirdest? I mean, honestly, like a foam this just popped in my head. A foam party in LA was probably the weirdest. I don't know who thought that was a great idea. And Robert Miles
Well,
playing, may he rest in peace, playing at a roller skating arena in LA with all the ravers like gripping balls. And he wouldn't play children. He only played this new experimental stuff. And it's like, if you're a legend like that, you have to kind of play the thing that
yeah,
made you a legend. And so
yep.
then all of these like loved up candy ravers were getting mad. And I'm like, oh my god, there's gonna be like a revolt of the candy ravers. And it's just like it was wild. Yeah, there's some stuff at Burning Man that you just have to
It's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I won't need to say this,
you're
but
like, I don't know about that one.
what happened?
None of us have been there except you, so you better educate us. I heard about a dome where things happen and all the other good stuff. But
Like Burning Man, honestly, Burning Man makes me love humans again. When I first stepped onto a rave floor when I was 18, I felt like, oh, I'm home. These are my weirdos.
Yeah.
These are the ones that were probably up coding at night, and we're all on that same wavelength, and we're probably all on the spectrum. And come
We're
on,
all in the
probably
spectrum. Yeah, some
gentlemen.
stuff. Yeah, we are all in there somewhere. Yep.
We're all there.
Yeah.
And it seems to be where we all congregated. And it was that feeling of inclusiveness and love. And when I went to Burning Man the first time, it was that same feeling of like, okay, these are my weirdos. And it was the same getting on Twitch and finding a community there and just being like, so it's been such an interesting path through
Right.
all the versions of EDM and dance music and whatnot. And I mean, I picked TeknoKat as a DJ name back when we called it all techno. That's as much as I'm going to dox myself, but you know, it's but weird. I've seen it all. One of the coolest things though was being in the in our DJ booth at Burning Man for Opulent Temple and having like
Wow.
45,000
Heard
burners out there
yeah,
dancing while we're doing
That's
the fire
awesome.
effects.
that's
My
cool.
friend, oh dude, the energy was just unreal.
I don't know if I can go to Burning Man. I wanted to, but Grace is on the chat. I don't know. Can we go? One
Grace,
time.
please, Grace.
Yeah.
Please let
We
us
should
know.
all go.
We should
all
all
of us.
go.
We
Hey,
should
My
honestly, and if you do and you take an RV or something, I mean, I've never had the money to do that, but if you're really worried about being out in the desert, bring an RV and you're fine. But it makes me love humans again. When you see people out there all together, like sure, there's the stuff on the news and fuck Diplo, but when you're there, everyone is just so cool and so kind and so
that's
welcoming.
what I heard. Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
the best place on earth. They said. So
Yeah.
we should all go. We should all go. Convince the wives. And I think my
There's
wife.
a
Yeah, we keep convince
Say
the
the
wives.
dust.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just the dust that she's afraid of.
Yeah.
But then you just hide in your tent or in someone's RV during
Right,
a dust
right,
storm, and
right.
So I
you
need to
ride
get
it
an.
out.
Yeah,
And you go
I have to have an RV if we're gonna go there. So so uh, that's Burning Man. So how about on your stream? What's the weirdest thing that ever happened? Just curious. It has to be, except for Jay Nilla. That's probably the weirdest thing. Jay Nilla's on the chat, but what's the weirdest thing that ever happened?
We love you, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, like on a just what the fuck? Some of the people that just come in and you're like, that's what you chose to lead with. Like first time in chat and they're just like popping off with this weird or like no ban.
Oh my!
Like, you can just ban them. It's fun. Like don't fuck with
I-
me.
Are your mods strict? Because I am not. Because
I am. Oh, no, I don't put up with shit.
it cracks me up when because I'm modding and you're right. There are people just gonna come in and what was the weird one that they said that to Grace like it's so weird. I can't remember Grace. Can you remember that? It's like a double meaning. I don't know how to react about this because it's just the way you say it in English or you mean it. There's a lot of people like that, right?
I do try. Like I mean, I had to eat crow the other night because the guy said terrible mix, but he wasn't English, and he like whispered me, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, it was a typo."
Wrong adjective.
And I was an absolute bitch, and I was like, "I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Clearly, I just started my period today, and I am just not putting up with anything." And he ended up subbing as an apology, and he was like, "It was a mistake. I'm sorry. It was a."
I hope
great
that's a 6-month sub or something, right?
So it's been interesting, like just some of the we know it's a global community, and then people will come in and you're like, is that weird or offensive, or is that just a language barrier? And that's been fun to
It's
navigate.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they come in and they're a dick, bye. And also, if you come in and your first thing is a song request,
we love
really,
we love that,
really.
We try. I try to be playful, especially if I have Boy G and Gus and Sancho on the chat. We're gonna roast that person just for that, just for the heck of it, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
not really. Grace just said I'm not really good in banning people. I don't. For some reason, I don't ban them. I try to ask, like, okay,
Yeah.
sir, what do you mean by this? But there are certain people that are, like pissing me off, like right away, like what the fuck, dude,
I know. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, you have to kind of ride that line of like, sir, are you okay? Like, do you need a hug? Or
Yeah.
no, this is just a troll and they are dedicated to being a troll and getting banned. And then I have some, from other parts of the world that might come in completely hammered, and it's like, I'm gonna time you out. I'm gonna let you think about this, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna get to choose how you want to come back.
Yeah.
But no, I
But
don't put up with it. If it's abusive or derogatory, take it up.
that's bad.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that's the 10% I said. Everybody's
Yeah.
nice. And the 90%, that there's always that 10% that of people that
I think
that comes in.
Yeah. And I had to get a lot tougher around that because I like hurt people from a psychology background. I know that clearly if you're coming in my chat trying to hurt me, you clearly have things going on, and I just really want to hug you and make you feel loved. But it was taking so much energy with some of them that it's not going to get through, and you need to ban it because that's just degrading chat right now, and that's not cool. So
who are your mods?
My main there's a bunch that were panic modded, but my main mods are Jewel 1110 and then Dare, her husband. They actually came out to visit. It was so awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
You're still in chat. I love you guys. So that was really neat. We popped Dare's DJ Cherry. He got to play live.
Okay.
And then he promptly made a DJ Dare account. So we got to get him streaming. So they're my two main ones, and then Secret Lighthouse, she will pop in and ban the shit out of people. If she's up at 3 a.m. when I'm on, she's over in the UK, and she'll come in and be like, no, and then go back to bed. And I love her for that so much.
Are you strict on your mods? Because we had this episode wherein there are people, there's a two school of thought about you're a mod, you have to do your job, or you're a mod, all right, whatever. So where are you in those two? Like, do you
I am
push your mouth?
I'm completely honored that Jewel and Dare show up and like do work and like, wait, are you kidding? Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
And then they throw 5 on it, 5-pack, and you're just like, I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I am so grateful. And then I also want to be cognizant, because I know there's some channels where they only have 1 or 2 mods.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a lot of work and a lot of pressure. And I never want Jewel or Dare, or, Secret or any of them to feel like you have to be here because this is your job. And I'm like, well, I can't afford to pay you $100,000 a year. So it's not your job. And I appreciate anything you want to give me in showing up to support. So I do have quite a few mods of, on the hierarchy, and then they'll come in, or just some of our team, they're modded so that if we need one. I never understood the like, I only have 2 mods and I'm a really big channel, and that just sounded so stressful. And I ended up getting a couple follow bot raids right when I started, and was just so grateful to have them there in the support and to know what to do. Or when chat's flying and you're like, I can't keep track of everyone.
Oh yeah, those are hard.
There's streamers actually. What was that last time? Last season also, they're saying if you miss 2 set, you're out.
What
They
the
got
fuck?
rules.
Really?
Yeah.
They got rules.
Well, for me that applies. So sorry. I mean, Grace said me if I'm not on stream, I'm out. So
well, yeah, I know.
But they
you're gonna be in the sleeping out in the doghouse.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not just out, right? It's like there's more into that. But there are streamers that they're not forcing, but they're requiring their mods to not to miss 2 or 3 sets. If that you're out already on the mod crew.
Oh my god!
Do you pay them? Do you pay them? Well, they said they pay them. Oh,
okay, and I think that's a different thing, because if the expectation and the agreement you have worked out is I'm going to pay you X amount of stream, but if you're not showing up, then I think that's a whole different thing. For me, like, they show up and they work, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I appreciate you. And I try to make it an inclusive community, and hopefully they're getting enough out of it that's worth it. And obviously if Dan starts streaming, we're going to be supporting the hell out of him, getting, his numbers up and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's a very different thing if it's a paid mod versus a not paid.
There's also drama on that show. Pat, what was the other thing about mods on that? It's just like, do you require your mod to go on all your streams, and then just crazy, like, what the heck? What are you doing here?
Stupid rules.
Stupid rules about it, right? Oh well, there's no drama.
No, my only chat rule is don't be a dick, and that applies to mods too, I guess. Like,
it covers a lot.
It covers. There you go. Could be borderline, right? But not,
no, I mean, there's like being a dick, but then there's being a dick, and as long as that fine line and that nuance, I mean, like, chats, they're assholes sometimes. The other night they chose violence. They had me doing squats and curls and putting on the Care Bear outfit and changing my hair color and just generally torturing me in this 1-hour set. And they were kind of being a dick about it, But then there's the ones that come in and they're like, I hope your whole family dies. And you're like, that's
shit. Yeah.
You need to go. Bye. So
you're a Care Bear fan? I'm more of a Care Bear cousin, right? So if you're a Care Bear, You stare. I'm a Care Bear cousin. I call. Is that right? That's still
The
that's
Care
right.
Bear,
That's
the
accurate.
Care Bear stare. I had the Loves a Lot bear
Love so
as a
yeah.
Loves a Lot, the pink one with the hearts. I still have it.
Uh-huh.
You can see it on stream. One of my best friends 2 years ago, she has prophetic dreams. Like they're like, whoa, what the hell? But she had this Care Bear dream where we all got together and then turned into Avengers and then saved the world. And I was like, that's a lot to put on people, but okay. But it was before she met me, and then she's like, holy shit, you were in my dream. I was like, okay. And we all ended up meeting up in Santa Cruz, and we all got giant Care Bear onesies, and it was the most fun. And we all just like kind of walked around Santa Cruz and did some events and did yoga on the beach and had a silent disco dressed as Care Bears. And I was like, this is so much fun. And so the Care
Wow.
Bear thing just kind of stuck from that. But yeah, she just kind of pulled this amazing group of people together. And she actually presented on the Fusion stage with me. She's a self-care guru, been in the
Nice.
fitness industry forever, and just this amazing human. But she started the Care Bear shtick. So
Yeah. Gosh, you don't know the Care Bear cousins call? You don't watch Care
no.
Bear when you were little.
No,
So
I
Care
watch.
Bear, when they do the whole thing, and
Uh,
they call it Care Bear stare, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
the Care Bear cousins, right? They don't stare, they call. Like that what? Oh,
Okay.
it's embarrassing. I feel like a
Oh,
Care Bear
You're
nerd
an
here. Yeah,
expert with this.
yeah. Care Bears. Embarrassing. You know
You're
about
an
Care
expert.
Bears.
okay. Well, I know now to get you a Care Bear onesie for Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
There
good.
you
You
go.
can
Yes.
join us.
That'll be
We'll have
amazing.
a onesie episode.
Yeah.
We should do a onesie NBA rate train. I think or your you can do that on your House is a Feeling one, because I think Marquesas, Grace, correct me if I'm wrong, Marquesas 3K, I think everybody on that raid train, they all wore onesies, so you can do that. Yeah, I'll come up with a onesie. I mean, it's not gonna be a Care Bear, but you're not
I
gonna like my onesie though.
I love that.
Yeah. There you go. That's an idea.
I love it. Okay, the Care Bear cousins were all sorts of
Of
different
different
animals.
animals, right?
Oh,
Their leader is a lion.
Wait,
Am I
wait, so
right, DJ Bear?
are they also on the show then or no?
Yes. So the Care Bear lives in a cloud, right? So with the castles and everything, and then shit, I can't believe I know this, but now
Can someone
n-
screen share?
yeah, next to the Care Bears, there's the forest, also cloud. There were the Care Bear cousins. They're all different animals. The leader is a lion, and then you have different animals.
Oh, like Lion O? Is that
No,
it?
that's Thundercats, dude. That's different. That's a different day. Care Bears are Monday or Tuesday. Thundercats are Thursdays or Friday.
oh my god.
Okay, okay,
This is
okay.
amazing.
Sorry.
Holy shit! Grace doesn't know that, so that's just the first. Living with her for almost 30 years, and I think she found out that I know Care Bears a lot. I love the Care Bears. Right? They're fun. So sorry about that.
And this is why we're
Yeah, I'm gonna hear about this the whole night now. All right, so just yeah.
Because
Enough
I'm
of the-
more My Little Pony and Friends.
Oh, that's more embarrassing, dude.
No, no, I'm not kidding.
You are. Come on.
He's
You
not
probably know
kidding.
all the different characters of My Little Ponies and Friends. What's the name of the different unicorns?
I don't know. I don't watch that.
You just said it.
I just remember they're all on the
oh
same
no, here it comes.
channel.
There they are, the Care
Oh.
Bear
There they
cousins.
are.
They're the Care Bear cousins. See? You see that? The lion with the heart. I can't remember the name.
Oh,
Oh,
the
wait, but I
lion.
thought that's
Okay, so he's
that's
the cousin.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a cousin. The cousins
That's the
are
family
animals.
tree.
Yeah, all different animals. The Care Bears are bears, of course. So, God damn it, Care Bear.
Love Care Bears.
all I remember is if you're mad, you just say even the Care Bears don't care.
What the heck?
Burn. Burn.
Cat, this is what you get, hanging out with us, But at least you found out the Care Bear cousins, right? So that's
I love it.
So shifting again. So what's your go track, by the way? Go track that instantly gets the crowd hype. What's your go to track?
Oh my gosh.
I know what Gus's is, but what's
I mean,
yours?
I love Hey Boy, Hey Girl, not gonna lie. Like
Wow,
Oh, that's nice.
that's
Nice.
That
nice.
will work. Yeah. Yeah.
so many remixes of that. Gosh, and then I'll fall into just this little like spiral. Oh, well, okay, we have a whole thing about Sandstorm in our channel, mainly because like,
Sandstorm.
yeah, da da da,
Oh,
Darude.
okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, because I was in Todd's channel, and Todd hates Sandstorm,
Right.
I think, with a passion. And so there was like all these jokes about Sandstorm, and then somehow his mods all became my mods because they mutinied as a joke.
Yeah.
And so then we started trolling Todd,
Yeah.
and because we love Todd. I mean, Todd helped me set up all my stuff. Like I fucking love Todd. He's just
Yeah.
such a homie. But so then we had Sandstorm requests and whatnot. And so now I think I have like 47 different remixes of Sandstorm. Oh my gosh. Today, Darude actually commented on my threads, on like Instagram threads
Yeah.
or whatever. And I was like, did we summon you? Did we play Sandstorm enough? We summoned you, Darude? That was so cool.
Why did he comment on something you posted?
Yeah,
or-
I posted hey DJ streamers, what camera do you guys use? And then he chimed in with his cameras.
mind blowing of all
A
people.
little
huh?
bit. I trust me, little raver me was like, oh my god, it's Darude.
Of course.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that'd be amazing. It would be nice to comment on your budots. You know what budot? What the genre? So that's Gus's go-to music. It's it's budots. So if you hear it, this is popular in the Philippines. It's
Okay.
like their own version of an EDM. Actually, a lot of Asian like pop culture right now, or not even like a lot of before TikTok. Well, TikTok's gone for a few hours. TikTok is back. So what a lot of like
Yeah.
TikTok posts actually are using now that type of genre. I don't know if you notice that.
It's become a phenomenon.
Yeah, you will hear once you hear it, it's different. I mean, look, Jay Nila is actually when Jay Nila heard about it, he was asking about this EDM. It's amazing now that one. We're gonna try to play it later, but it's amazing that it's now being popular. It's just this one genre that's invented in the Philippines.
It's a genre that they went on Boiler Room, so it must be a thing,
Okay,
right?
so it's a thing.
Yeah,
How do
It's a
you spell
proper
it?
thing.
Can you put in the chat? I think it's B. Let me.
Achi is a resident Wikipedia expert, but she has it. But yeah, look it up. BUDOTS.
Yeah,
It's a separate
Okay.
subgenre of dance music. Yeah.
yeah. That's
I
it's
learned
amazing.
something new. Oh yeah.
All right. So I think we should have Kat on our next segment. That's been fun to know a lot about Kat, but I think we go to our next segment. Kat, this is Beyond Twitch, that we call Beyond the neighborhood. So this is
Beyond the
where
neighborhood. Yeah.
beyond the neighborhood, beyond NBHD. This is where we talk about topics, current events, what's happening in the country or in the world right now that we want you to participate. So, welcome to Beyond NBHD. All right. Sound decision, take it away. What's our topic for this week?
Yeah, before we proceed, we have to go back to some NFL talk because we didn't talk about much talk about the Eagles and how happy you are.
They
over
won.
the
I'm
weekend.
okay. I'm okay. We're gonna talk about it more next week when we go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, so we
Watch
got
out
a
for
few
that.
weeks to go. Are you confident they're gonna go all the way?
Look, I've been in Philadelphia for a long time. I'm always confident that I want to, but it's always fucking stressful. I mean, they can make an easy game a very stressful game. So to answer your question, I'm confident, but hey, what the fuck? What happened? What happened? Yep.
Oh,
A lot
okay.
of Bills fan here. So Bills fan. Yep, I'm rooting for the Bills. Bills and Eagles Super Bowl.
My kids are rooting for the Bills. I think it's rooting for them to win something, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of the Eagles, for our first topic, let's talk about this football club in Italy, SS Lazio. It's one of the oldest clubs in Rome,
Okay.
and it's a very beloved club. And their mascot is also an eagle. Believe it or not, the name is Olympia. So
What?
Olympia, the name of
Oh,
the eagle.
Olympia.
They have an
Yeah.
actual eagle, a live eagle. So
Wow.
for over a decade, fans have looked forward to the sight of Olympia soaring over the stadium. And with the eagle, there's an eagle handler, and his name was Juan Bernabe. So this
Okay.
guy Juan has been on the social media circles recently for some controversy. He was recently, well, he's the resident handler of the eagle, right? So he's
Holy
popular.
shit! Don't tell me.
He
Okay, go
was
ahead.
fired by the football club, SS Lazio. And
Why?
the reason for the firing was he posted a video of the result of his penile implant. So this guy had surgery, implants on his bird, and he posted it on social media. And obviously,
Do you have pictures? That would be great if you have pictures, Jan.
it's for you guys to find out. And if anyone on the
Nope.
chat can find the video
We're not gonna
of
get
Juan
banned, right?
Bernabe's eagle, please.
Wait.
Wait,
Post
why,
it.
why do you need an implant on an eagle? No, on Bernabe? Yeah.
So there's a. So there.
I think that's the question for
What
Juan
is
Bernabe.
So
He probably had a problem, and he needed the
Okay.
assist.
It was like this, and it wouldn't do this. So he got
So the implant helped go that way
this.
to match his eagle, right?
well,
So he was fired, and apparently he's a big loss because all the fans know him,
Aw.
and no one's gonna handle the
the eagle.
Olympia, the bird.
Yeah, he probably named his penis Olympia too. So nobody's gonna handle Olympia. So Kat, you think you think that he should have done it? What do you think?
Well, I think that was probably an error in judgment in posting that on public social media if you're someone working in entertainment.
So wait, that guy needs implant. He doesn't look like a guy that needs implant. Like
Yeah,
He-
he looks.
He is
he looks
Hey,
muscular.
look, hey, look.
muscular.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
look.
He's muscular.
You look fit.
Yeah.
Well, that's proof that.
Sorry,
girls-
sorry, Kat. I cut you with the audio, just muted you. But you go ahead with what you were gonna say.
I mean, that was probably an error in judgment in putting that on. But at the same time, I mean, he's giving light to an issue that a lot of men have. And maybe he should be honored for being
Yeah.
vulnerable about that. I don't know the context of the photo he put on there. If
It's
that
a
was
video. It's a video.
video, was
What's the
that
video?
political or was that in action?
What platform? Is that
With
why
this-
TikTok got banned? Or something?
It's probably on X, probably on X or Reddit somewhere. And if someone can find it, our resident researcher Achi might be able to find it. But anyway,
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't know Blue Chew or just Hims for just try that first before I
Hey,
do the implant.
okay, they have their reasons. The only mistake he made was he's a public
Posting it.
figure. Rome is a very Catholic city, and Lazio is a very conservative club, and he made an error in judgment, just like what Kat said.
I will say though that I mean you can't buy the amount of publicity he just got. If he was smart, he would funnel that into his new OnlyFans account.
Look at my ego.
So smart. OnlyFans.com/Olympia.
Oh my god. The things we see in social media. Well, hey, to each his own, right? So
Yeah.
just can't judge that.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to see
You
the
want to
picture.
move
though,
on?
so
Let's
before-
move on. We got time.
Okay, we got time. This is what you get, Cat. We throw this shit, probably, but
Oh yeah, go for it.
it's fun stuff,
But
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
You
good
have a question?
info, sound decision, because at least I know now that there's like a procedure like that, right? So in case it happens, yeah,
In case it happens to you, you'll be the next eagle handler.
Just don't post it.
So
Unless
what is that? It's like when you burn, they cut some pieces of parts of you and just put it there to extend it.
Ah,
How's that?
there's many different ways. What you're talking about is a transplanting part of
So
it.
the
But
extending.
I think what he did was a pump.
pump,
oh,
yeah.
If I'm
like
not
the
mistaken.
thing, like you
Yeah.
pump it like that.
Yeah, you pump it. There's a
Wait.
there's a balloon.
How's that?
Like an external pump. I mean, or control.
Well, it's inside him. I mean,
Oh,
we
okay,
need a
okay, okay,
doctor.
okay.
Okay.
So wait.
Janiel says I'm not a surgeon, but that sounds painful.
Yeah, me too. Like, how do you fucking pump that? I mean,
Yeah,
damn. Wow.
You guys are gonna do your research tonight on TikTok. So
it's like hold on. The compressor is pumping. The heck?
One minute. 1 minute.
Wow. All right.
we can follow up next week. We can do some more research and we can follow
Yeah,
up.
inquiring minds want to know. I want to know if this is like an internal button, but you can feel it and push it, or if he's got
I think we have the answer. We have the answer.
Reebok pumps. Like that's like Shaq.
I like that.
That's
People
the answer. That's gotta be
pump it.
that's gotta be the technology they use.
Oh, they can get Shaq as the endorser too for pumps. Amazing. All right.
there you go.
All
Hi.
right, something we want to go. Well, let's do something later. Have you guys heard about the Trojan coffee pot webcam?
The Trojan coffee pot webcam. Speaking of cameras, right? No. What?
Because
No.
you guys, everyone here is a technology person. This in 1991, a group of tech people, I think they're programmers or something, they were responsible for creating webcams.
Making coffee. Okay.
Okay. So apparently these people belong to different floors of the building and levels, and they wanted to find a way to see if the coffee pot is refilled. So they connected a camera to a computer and made the very first webcam.
What?
So that's the original
Mind blowing.
webcam.
This is 1991, by the way.
Oh my god.
People laziness, right? That makes you invent something. So
Yeah, the laziness is the one that makes. Look at that interface, guys. This is how it looked like.
without having to walk to the break room.
Yeah.
So everybody, so they actually do this instead of just walking, right? They build a program to watch it, right? They have to capture it. They have to run this. That time there's no like untethered connection, right? It has
They
to be
ran
freaking
it. They
wire.
ran it through the
Yeah, but-
PC and then the Ethernet.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
have to run
Yeah.
a freaking
So
wire
there's an
all the way
IP
to the
address.
computer. And
Mhm.
I don't think there's a computer back then in the kitchen or in the break room, right? So
No. They had to put a computer in the break room.
so all of that shit just to
This is Cambridge University, by the way.
well,
so
there
they
you go.
have
It's
access.
smart people. It's smart people. I won't say it's just you see how laziness could invent well, a lot of the things that got invented is actually because of laziness, right? So there's a lot of good invention because nobody wants to do shit, right? So that's amazing.
And 34 years later, our coffee makers are smart enough to
To make
make
their
coffee.
own.
From our phone, maybe press a button
Mhm.
or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Aren't you guys scared about all this shit though, right? At some point,
AI.
yeah, it's just right now AI is huge, right? Everybody's like, oh, I have to be an AI. I have to do an AI.
Gus, what do you think about a Trojan webcam on the lobster section of the buffet, so that you can just look it on. Oh, they refilled the lobster, and I can go get my lobster or king crab without this standing up.
That would be a good idea, but yeah.
I can't believe you're still going to a buffet. I can't do buffet now. I don't know everybody
Hey,
here.
hey, Gus is the resident camera guy. He has cameras everywhere, so he probably has a spare that he can take to the buffet.
Gus, how many cameras do you have around your house? Just tell everybody. Around,
Nine?
not uh, outside the house first.
Oh,
How
In
many
and out.
outside.
Inside and out.
Uh,
Yeah.
eight,
Total.
eight. I don't know, 16 probably or something.
16 cameras?
Uh,
Holy shit. You live in Fort Knox?
Exactly.
Do you run a like a streaming like the day in the life of Gus? Like seriously,
No.
16?
What are you hiding or protecting?
no, wait, is it
Going
16?
there.
No, it's just no 14. I think 14.
Still, dude,
I have
14.
I have eight outside. I have eight outside.
Where are they pointed at? The house or outside or around?
Around the house and then street. Oh, I have two on the street. Yeah, like on the driveway. I have
Do,
two on the
do,
driveway.
do you get the notification turned on all of them? That'd be
No,
crazy.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
What's the point then if you're not? You're watching them every day?
No.
Then what's the point of having 8
Well,
outside if you're
before
not
I
watching
have
them?
before I have the notification, but it's too much, so I just have
I
it.
know.
Yeah,
I only have
doesn't
like
stop.
4,
It-
and it's just
Yeah.
like
Especially at
ting,
night.
ting. Yeah.
but I have it recording 24 hours, so I have so that's fine.
Neighbor's cat will gotta go like 10 times, and it's just get a 10 notification. It wakes me up. Like,
He has more cameras than the local credit union here.
So,
I have two cameras on my shoe collection, you know,
for what? For
to
somebody.
make sure the humidifier is working and then everything is working fine.
Oh, smart. So
All right.
Cambridge, this guy should have gone to Cambridge, man.
That's crazy.
Hey,
All
on
right.
his stream, how many cameras do you have on your stream, Gus?
I
Oh,
think
that's a
it's
lot too. I think 7.
6.
I think right?
Oh,
6 or
7.
7.
6 or 7. Yeah,
7.
yeah,
Yeah.
on your stream?
yeah. He has a butt cam.
I was like, you have like a lucite chair, you know, a clear
Yeah,
chair.
he has a camera underneath so he can see his butt. And he's
Keep the chair, Gus.
he
Clear chair, good
wears
idea.
tutu. He wears tutu also. So just for the viewers, if you haven't been to Gus stream, you got 6. The donk cam, yeah. Sometimes it's good.
There's a
sometimes,
side. There's a
sometimes
shoe
scary.
cam. There's a side cam. There's a butt cam. There's an overhead cam.
Yeah.
Plus, there's the front, obviously.
Yeah, because the slider goes up and down, and then I have one that goes like that. Yeah.
Crazy. All right, what's next? Sound decisions.
That's it for me. I have something next week that will make us all laugh, but that's it for me for this week. So if you have any information from about Juan Bernabe, let's just put it on the chat, and we can talk about it next week too.
Nice. Well, that's beyond the neighborhood. But now, again, we have half an hour to go. This is great. This is
Good.
the favorite. This is unanimously when we did our last episode. What's the best segment? This is Gus's segment. No dumb question. Kat, we usually let go of the guest here, but no, we want
Oh
you to
no.
stay.
Can't-
Oh
Because
yeah.
we want you to answer these questions also, and we're gonna start doing that for everybody because our last episode was crazy on no dumb question. They love it. So this is the section that we ask the audience or anybody to ask any questions to the guest and the host. Again, this is the section called no dumb question. The only dumb question are the questions that you did not ask. So
I like it.
Gus,
Mhm.
take it away. Hold on a second. What? I'm rusty. I'm gonna kick this off.
I almost forgot.
All right, Gus. Well, before we go to your canned question, in the audience, especially the new chatters, any questions that you want to ask us and Kat?
Mhm.
Usually they're shy until we actually give them, start with a few questions. But
Ideas, yeah.
I want to see. Okay,
I have a
before.
question.
Oh, that's
Oh
a good.
shoot! Sorry, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I do. Which one of you is the biggest nerd? Like, which one of you gets ragged on the most?
Whoa.
I
Oh.
think I have my
What do you
answer.
mean nerd? Nerd in academic
Eh,
nerd or just
oh,
No
Oh
dumb.
yeah. Yeah.
we are on different
this
spectrums
guy?
about nerd. Who's the guy?
I would say this
This
guy here.
guy.
Yeah.
Which that one?
He's the one who knows about Care Bears, and he can talk about any.
Yeah.
Me?
He,
I
he
don't think
is.
I am the one.
You're the BS math one. So
He's the. He's also he's a resident cinephobe. He knows the movies and the shows, so he's our go-to guy when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go this guy.
Well, it
Alright.
depends really, because there are a few things that this guy. Wait. What the heck? This guy, this guy can do, and there's a few. There's also a lot that this guy can do. I mean, depends on what are being be going nerd about.
I like it. I like because you seem to have all the random facts. You're just all over the cameras and
Yeah.
security. I'm still figuring you out. We'll see.
Oh yeah. It's hard to figure him out. Yeah.
All right, guys. What's your first canned question? Let's see it.
But there's another question there. From
Where's-
Tommy.
Tommy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is an easy one. All right. How did you all meet? Us
Mr.
three
Coops
or
answered
Kat?
this at the beginning. Yeah.
So just the NBHD first. We're all good friends even before Twitch. Sound Decision is my wife's brother-in-law. Gus is our good friend even back in the Philippines. So we known all each other for 30 years, and we started Twitch together as the neighborhood NBHD, and we started the Raid Train. I think we met Kat through Grace. If
Mhm.
so, Grace, everybody in BC, Grace actually invited, right? But so, and it's been Kat's been on a lot of the NBC Raid Train, and that's why we have her on this one because a big supporter of the NBC community, and I know
I-
she's gonna be fun.
I want to give a shout out to all the people behind the scenes of NBHD because they're not obviously they're not in front of the camera, but there's so many of them that's been helping us out and keeping this thing running for what
Mhm.
3 years now, and so what? How many episodes? More than 100, right? So
Oh, definitely more than 100.
shout out to all of them. You know who you are. Sometimes they're in the chat there somewhere. And
Yeah.
without them, this actual show wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So, shout out.
Just to name a few, right? So you got Achi Glip there, you got of course Boy G, you got Edwin Makabuhay, we got Sonic Boom has not been streaming. It's been busy IRL. We got Urban Bandits, who used to be in the backstage, usually to running the cameras. That's why we're so bad in cameras right now because he's so good of like panning and moving.
Mhm.
We're
the
just
executive
we're
producer.
lazy right now. Used to be good. Like if you're watching, the zooming and everything used to be on Urban Bandits. We'll get better when he gets back. But those are the people. Did I miss somebody else? No, that's the people, right? That's behind the OGs of NBHD.
Yo, check out Tommy.
Wait. Angeles City. So Angeles City,
Oh.
that's LA or Angeles City, Pampanga? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
can't assume.
Yeah. Because I'm from the Philippines. Well, I don't know though. I mean, because he heard from the Philippines. That's Angeles
He's
City?
got to be from Kapampangan
It
like you.
has to be
So
from
Kapampangan,
Kapampangan because there's no
Kapampangan, yeah.
Angeles City that I know of that's not in the Philippines. If I'm not mistaken, Tommy, is that the same city? Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not from Angeles City. I'm from the town next to it. So I actually grew up like living that city. That's
Wow.
where when I was a teenager, I rocked that city. Um,
There you
so,
go.
so Tommy, right now you're asking this, so you know Fields area, right? That's so Tommy. You tell me if I'm right. Your dad or your mom was probably in the bases. Is that correct? That's why you're born there. And that's there's a part there in that town where there's a U.S. base. So there's a lot of Americans living there. That is that city can rock. I'm telling you guys. I'm not gonna tell the stories, but
Big
crazy,
party city. I know that
crazy,
for sure.
crazy
Yeah.
stories.
Really?
Yeah,
Because of
crazy
the
stories.
American bases, they when they
Yeah,
go
I'm
out,
telling you, when I say
it's
crazy,
party. Yeah.
crazy.
Sense.
I was a teenager. That my first job there is working on this fast food chain, but every Friday night we party. Like I can't say it on Facebook, but it's crazy. Yeah, Clark Air Base. Yep, Clark Air Force Base.
I love it.
All
Mm.
right,
Welcome
that's a
to
quick
welcome to the
welcome to in.
show, Tommy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
welcome
good
in,
to meet you.
Tommy. Good to see you here.
Tommy streams.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Get
on How's Does It Feeling?
Okay.
get on NBHD, man. I hit
Yeah,
me up.
get on there,
We have a
Tommy.
few spots on this Sunday or the following Sunday, so hit me up.
As soon as Sunday, there you go.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
I'm just
I'm
gonna and
booking
then
it,
a
man.
quickly segue. We have some GoFundMe links for Filipino families who suffered losses
And
during the fire. These are all verified. So if you can help, just give it a
yep,
click.
perfect. All right. Any other questions?
I
Ah,
saw
Yes, go
one in
ahead.
there.
yes, one.
There's
Yes.
one. If there are finger foods, are there toe foods too?
Holy shit, guys! That's your question. That's your cue. Let's go.
Toe
Oh
foods.
wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, literally like toe foods.
No. Well, how do you
Uh,
find a tofu though?
yeah. What's a what?
It's tofu.
Please define toe foods.
For me, a tofu is something like an aphrodisiac, like something exotic, like licking your toes, something like that. I think those are the kind of food
Well,
when you
it's
say
got to be
tofu.
something you can pick up with your toes,
I don't
Oh
right?
think
no! So I'm very
Oh.
again. My mind goes to that sexual meaning again. No, sorry. That
Watch
what
out, Grace.
Watch out, Grace.
Gonna be
Toast idea.
gonna get them toe foods.
tofu foods. Who
Yeah,
asked that question?
that's
That
the
was
answer.
H.
Who
Yeah.
asked? Oh, it's Jay asked that question.
No, H did.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hachi. Sorry.
Uh, all right.
Of
yeah, that's
course.
hard. Yeah.
Whipped cream. There you go. Again, Tommy from Pampanga. We have the same wavelength. We're going that question goes somewhere else. Right?
But yeah, but that's
Now,
hard. Yeah, that's
what?
hard to eat. Yeah.
No food?
No, yeah. I mean, do you pick it up with your own toe and then you try to eat it, or do you let
Oh, so
Yes.
you
someone
want
eat your toe?
you
I
well,
mean, it depends what your kink is, I guess.
yeah. You
Yeah.
want if you want somebody like putting food in your mouth with their toes. I mean, if you like that, well, you know what? Depends on the mood. I'll
Yeah.
probably go with it. Right? I
I
mean,
don't know. I
you don't
mean,
really need to pick it up. You
yeah,
just
you probably need to
put it
have
in
like
there.
a pedicure first and all those stuff first before I'm gonna lick that toe. Yeah.
Can you explain to Kat what a pedicure that you're talking about first?
Or wait, man, pedicure, right? It's
Yeah, pedicure. Mani
pedicure.
Yeah, yeah,
pedi.
yeah.
Yeah, Manny.
You no, but your version of pedicure, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, because in the Philippines we put the red thing, right?
The
Mertayolet.
The mertiolet. Yeah. Oh, they don't do that here because in the states they're so afraid to touch your thing,
what
like
thing?
to no
Everybody,
to
everybody's
clean.
afraid to touch their thing. That's not legal, I think.
Yeah, no, they frown on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not.
no, the what's that? The like cleaning here on the side and then
Or
cleaning
the
on the top.
cuticles.
Yeah, yeah,
Cuticle.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in the Philippines, they would really clean everything, and then they
Yeah.
put this red thing to make sure that it doesn't infect or anything, right?
Okay.
What is
Ooh.
actually a mertile? It's a chemical,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
What is
chemicals.
it? What,
What is that? It's like an
chemistry?
antiseptic or something.
Maybe.
It's
Yeah,
it's not.
because we grew up in the Philippines. They have
Yeah.
this red thing, so it's like
Okay.
pinkish that they put in. That's why they told our, lolos and lolas, our grandparents say they call it martile, right? And we don't see it here in the states.
Okay. Well, I
I
think we
think
all have to go there and get pedicures. I mean,
Pedicure.
I think that's
It's
really the
cheap.
only answer.
Oh,
It's
dude,
fucking cheap though.
it's a mercury containing compound
Oh,
Oh,
that's
there
why.
you go.
preservative
What
and
could go
germ
wrong?
killer.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Yeah. I
fine.
mean, yeah.
You can
It's
still
not.
get it from Amazon
Yeah, it's not
or
bad. It's
CVS.
just mercury on an open wound. What could go wrong, right? So
Fine.
What could go
Yeah,
wrong? Yeah.
yeah,
yeah. There's
awesome.
nothing wrong. Yeah, yeah. We put asbestos in our cinemas, so yeah.
Well, we stopped that finally.
Oh, we still have it, I think.
Well, yeah.
In the
It's still
Philippines, we did.
In the Philippines, legal. Just like drugs, also, it's all legal.
yeah. Get some lead
Yeah,
paint
yeah.
thrown in there.
There's so many shit in the Philippines that's legal. I can't.
That's
You won't
good.
believe it. Yeah, you won't
It's way
believe.
more fun. We have
Yeah,
Dude,
clean
pot,
restrictions
Yeah.
here.
pot is illegal.
in the Philippines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
illegal.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
illegal, but yeah. Now the
But
30 is not there
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah. But
It's easier.
rugby is
Yeah.
much better.
Rugby.
Yeah, rugby is better.
Can you explain to the audience what do you mean by that so that they
Explain,
can
explain.
The
explain?
the rugby cement I don't know, solvent, right? You snip it, it's good.
Oh, okay.
Can you demonstrate in the films how they do it? What's the
Proper.
method?
He needs to
Yeah,
get
you
a
just
bag.
Yeah,
yeah, you need to get the bag and then just put it like that. Yeah, and then that's good.
it's
And then sometimes you just do what's that? Take cap syrup, like that's good too. Robitussin, just drink it with some fresh juice. It's good.
Cheers, cat.
oh
Tough
my
times. Tough times call for cough syrup with your OJ, man.
Jay, do not go there. I know you're gonna ask that question about illegality. They eat dogs there. No comment. Yeah, dogs, cats. Yeah,
Little
that's a
gamey.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right, Gus, can we
Okay.
get your neck? Is there any question?
Oh, is that the question?
Huh?
Because I have. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I know you have
Jewel
this
had a
one.
question.
Jewel, what is it? What's
Yours
your?
was how many Twitch people have you met IRL?
Oh shoot.
Ooh.
You guys want to start first?
Not many for me
Yeah,
because
not many.
I haven't been streaming in the past year. But not many for me. I can't count right off the bat. Less than 10 probably.
Gus?
I haven't met any. I think.
Ex-
Only sound. Yeah.
Uh,
Sound decision
y-
you,
y-
and then yeah, just within the family, but I haven't
The
been.
NDHD family.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let Kat go last, but well, not a lot too. Um,
You got to remember, we live in the
less than 20.
rural
Less than
areas
15.
of Michigan.
Yeah,
So.
less than 15, not a lot. Even the Philly DJs, we have not met, right? We met one, Drew McOrange.
Yeah,
Because
you have
we went to a Nora and Pure concert.
Oh,
We saw,
nice.
so we were there going. He said he's going. We met him. Yeah.
How about New York City? You met a few.
Yeah, met in New York City. I met a lot in New York City. Bobby Promo, the Maxinos. 3 of them are streaming in the 4th one. It's all 4 Maxinos I met.
4 in 1.
For the Salem Halloween girls and their dad, DJ Big Daddy and Luna and Rose.
Edwin.
Edwin
Bro.
Makabuhay. Yeah, Edwin Makabuhay. Mike Freak also.
Oh, nice.
Lee Buxton.
Nice.
Who else in New York? Grace can I'm blanking out. another Mighty Yush, Rick Corbo, a few other mods there, like Jade the Woman. Wow. Now I'm saying this. There's a lot. I thought it was only a few. There's a
A
lot.
lot.
Yeah, but Grace and I try to meet people if they're going to Philly or New York. Actually, we met more people in New York. If they're in New York, we meet them there. Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot. How about you, Cap?
Well, I met Jewel and Dare
Yeah.
and Chris Cox Official and his girlfriend Sparkling Sweet. Val Dude.
Vegas.
No, actually, he was performing in San Francisco.
Oh,
So
nice. Oh,
yeah, so I went
Baldi.
to that show. It was awesome. Got to hang out. We wanted to steal the boiler room sign that they had left at the event, and I'm
Nice.
still sad we didn't. They
They'll
That'll
told
be
find
great.
you.
I was like, we could distract them. We could borrow this. Come on. Val Dudes, Martino Eduardo, Barely Late.
Martin. Yep.
Yeah. Just a Girl,
Shiny.
Shalini.
Shalini. Yep.
Shalini, Case Spowboy. So Case,
Hmm.
Murph World, Pickled Ken.
Pickle Ken's Filipino. You know that.
Is he? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He was like, he kind of came out from
Half.
the Airbnb room, said hi, and then went back to bed
Yeah.
because they had
Yeah.
all just gone to Kindred and
Yeah.
they were done. They were all
Yeah.
done. So I met a few.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Valdo's actually, I got him penciled on this Sunday's caboose because he hasn't played for NBC in last year. He hasn't played at all, but he played in the first year. He always been in the
Did he?
caboose. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
it's been a while.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Val Daddy, yeah.
I love
And
all
I
that.
remember, I met Val Dudes one time, and I invited him. Just a quick story. Said, "Is it okay if I wear the leather strap?"
Harness. Yeah.
Do whatever you want. We don't care. This is actually fun. He said he asked me, but yeah, all good. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's cool. He's probably the closest streamer to me. I think he's like 40 minutes away or something. So
Nice,
it's fun. But yeah,
awesome.
hopefully more soon.
We love that. We were planning again. This is why we procrastinate a lot of having an NBHD meetup. We always say that every show, but we have
Jeez.
not pulled the trigger.
Do it.
Because we were thinking there's a place in Sound Decision. I think found this. There's or you found it, or that was my son who found it. I don't know. There's a hotel.
Your son did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
my
son.
son found it. He was visiting Chicago. So, no, Dad, I saw this hotel in Chicago, the NBHD hotel. It's a big hotel. And then, do they have a freaking function room? We can get there and then just, get some rooms, and that would be great. But we have not done anything yet.
Well, let me know. We'll do that. We'll do the NBHD meetup and the High AF meetup. It'll be
That'll
good.
That would be awesome. All right, Gus, are we ready for yours? Or is there any more questions on the chat? All right. I'm excited for your question. What's your no dumb question?
Mm.
Oh,
What good?
it's actually more of a question from me, not really dumb, but more of like, is it true or false, right? So I've been thinking about it,
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
like
This is freaking
like
deep. Okay.
I think I pinged you, text you guys 3 or 4 days ago, right? So here's the question that maybe the audience would know, or maybe they can ask, right? So is it true that when you are losing hair here, that you are good down there?
That's a freak. Let me see.
Oh, wait, are you losing hair?
I think I'm losing hair.
'Cause, I am not
I
losing
think
hair.
I'm losing
I'm
hair.
not losing hair. But
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
I'm asking for, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking for-
Yeah.
there you go,
So,
yeah.
when you say good down there, are you lush down there? Are you
I mean, it
yeah.
doesn't matter whether you dive down there or you stay down there, but it's like, is it really? Are you, if your hair losing hair here? Because I think that's wrong, but I wanted to know if
I
it's true.
I think this is a Filipino myth that if you have hair loss up top, you are
You're you're
good
you're
with your
you're
tongue.
you.
I think that's what it is, right?
All right, this going sideways. Okay, all right. So we're talking about hair now, hair, and then now
Well,
tongue. You
no,
want to answer the
well,
hair first or the tongue?
no, because it's like if you lose hair, they keep on saying you're good because they keep on pushing you down there. But I don't know if it's true.
I think you
Hey,
might
Kat,
want to get a
go get
second
you.
opinion on that.
Oh, cat.
So if you're
But
saying, if you don't have any hair, they can't grab the hair and push you down. Is that what
He's
you're
no,
saying?
you're
saying,
losing your hair because you're good. But
yeah,
So
but
you're
but I think
saying,
saying you're
yeah, but I
losing the
think
hair
that's
because
wrong.
someone's pulling
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
so
but
you
that's
lost your
wrong. I
hair.
think. Yeah.
Just for the audience, I want to translate that for you guys.
Heck,
So
I'm
what he's
already
saying.
doing it.
So there's Gus is asking if somebody's losing their hair because somebody's trying to grab their hair so that they can go down and pushing them out.
Yeah.
I mean, are you saying
Yeah.
it's a badge of honor if someone's losing their
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
because they've
yeah.
had a lot of
I
It's like
think that's
yeah,
what.
cause yeah, cause some people would say if you have like mustache, you're good, but
Oh
if
yeah, because
you're
they call this if this starts going, the nickname is thigh burns because it. Well, you can fill in the blanks.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
now we're
uh,
getting, now the
wait, so
facts are
if you
getting,
So
they hold it
you're
like this
agreeing
now?
with Gus? I
Wait,
mean,
wait,
it's
wait.
kind of related.
Wait,
So
so but that one is the sideburn is gone
Well,
then.
no, a thigh burns.
not side by thigh burns.
Oh,
Thigh,
No
thigh
thigh.
oh,
burn.
thigh burn.
I thought sideburns.
No,
So there's a
thigh.
thigh burn and there's a pulling that's
Oh,
going on too. So
yeah, I
someone's
thought the
losing their hair.
sideburn like they pull
So
you here. Yeah,
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
okay.
The
That
thigh burn.
thigh
That's
burn.
actually
okay. So it's true then, huh?
I
so.
mean,
Who are your top 10 guys who lost their hair up top? Name a
I
few.
don't know. I don't know. I haven't lost mine yet. So,
Michael Jordan,
oh,
LeBron.
Yeah. Oh my God, Liquid Todd, Liquid. Can you ask Liquid Todd that? I think you should. So I was on an interview and they were asking this the dumb question about losing your hairs. I think you should ask Liquid Todd that.
I'm trying so hard not to text right now. No, I'm not. No,
I
no.
would. Yeah, that would be great. I mean, Todd, is that the reason? I got one more question. We have
Larry
one.
David. Larry David's my number one.
Who's Larry David again?
Really?
The coach,
Come
right?
on.
Oh,
Always Sunny.
yes, that Larry. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of somebody else. Sorry. Gus always confused me. We have one more. One question that we can squeeze in.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any more. That's my question. Cause so it's true or
It's. Kat said it's true. I
It's
think that's.
definitely true.
I think it's true for everybody.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's called Thai burns here in the
Thigh,
States.
like right here, like kind of picture where your head would be and where there would be friction. Okay, and then it's
Kat has
small
given
right
us,
there.
she's given us the most scientific answer, and we'll go with that.
So
Has nothing to do with male pattern baldness. Nothing. Not with side
Okay.
B.
yeah, so it's a
It
time
definitely has to do
friction. Okay, so is
friction.
there? Yeah,
Danny DeVito.
that's some good thigh burn, dude.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
All right.
I learned
So-
something new today. That's good.
Yeah. That
That's
would
why
be
you
the
ask
title.
questions.
I'm gonna put down the title on YouTube. Yeah, Ty Burns and others. One last question. I saw one. From Virgil. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl, dude?
Oh.
You want me to answer that?
NFL again?
Yeah. It's gonna be
Ah,
this. Wait,
The
Mike.
What? The Bills?
No.
Is that what you're saying? The Bills.
we're hearing
Okay.
we're hearing Bills.
It's the guy who had this thing implanted. The Eagles.
The guy.
The Eagle. What's his
Maybe
name?
that's the omen. That's the
Yeah,
omen.
yeah,
This guy is
Yeah.
gonna be your.
Olympia.
yeah.
This guy's gonna be
Hey,
your lucky charm.
I'm gonna see you guys, the Bills, right?
Oh
Wait,
man.
woo. How about
The
you?
Bills?
Seems like
You're
it seems like
yeah,
when
so
the
the Bills.
Lions are gone, the Bills are the new
Yeah.
favorites.
Well, for some reason, everybody hates the Eagles. I don't. I mean, like what on Grace's stream, everybody hates us. We don't care. That's
Well,
how
I
it is.
mean,
It's
yes. And Jewel and Dare literally live, closer to the Buffalo Bills. So like
Yep.
makes
that's
sense.
why. Yeah,
It's a,
good luck to the Bills too. I mean, obviously
I do
Eagles.
want them
Bills,
against the Chiefs,
you
though.
know.
So I'm rooting for them.
Did you guys see where our Niners were playing there and then just slip and sliding everywhere and the Bills are all just laughing at him because our
Yeah.
idiots didn't know how to play in snow? It was glorious. You
That's
guys suck.
the-
Last
So
night
bad.
was epic. That snow game in Lincoln
Yeah.
Financial was that was an epic
I like
one.
that. Yeah, I like that.
Unbelievable.
Speaking of the Niners, though, they were looking good coming in this year, but
And then
Gotta
they
get
weren't.
it.
yeah,
Gotta get it back.
yeah.
I don't.
All right. So this has been fun, Kat. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you, Kat.
So much fun, you guys. Truly honored. Thank you so much for having me and getting to kick this off again.
so, yeah, and I hope and say, what the fuck did I got into? I mean, we always try to bring other guests back for some episodes, like especially like, there's no more guests. Can we get somebody? But no, seriously, um, we bring back guests that that's been a really that has really good conversations, and then the positivity, the insights you've given us. I think this is a great first episode for season 2. Thank you so much, and we really really appreciate you. And if you can tell the audience, plug your show, what you're doing, any IRL, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure. Tuesdays we do Taco Tuesdays at 6:22 p.m. Pacific. Thursdays we do Meow
Okay.
Mix at 1:11 p.m. Pacific, and that's usually Afro organic kind of work vibes. Tuesdays more indie progressive techno vibes, and then Saturday 1:11 p.m. Pacific, and that is dancey, housey, funky house, just feel good weekend music. And then somehow I think I've been on 4,000 raid trains, so I will
Yep.
probably be on a raid train on most Sundays going forward. So I'd love to see you for that. We have some events coming up, hopefully later this year. I believe one in excuse me, one in Salt Lake City in March with Infected Underground and Cold Storage. We do a monthly Houses of Feeling raid train. It's not just for our official team. If you
Nice.
want to be on a raid train and meet new people, please join. We do kind of book people that have at least come and said hi in chat more than once. So come
Awesome.
support, say hi, be part of our crew, and then we will adopt you and help you and support you. And yeah, then also talking with Twitch about some creator club stuff. So if you are not in the DJ creator club, you need to get into that yesterday. Maybe we can put the link for that in the show notes. And Twitch is doubling down on helping us DJs. So take the help, get your face in front of them. Let me know if I can help you in any way. It took a village for me to go from
Awesome.
300 followers to partner in 6 months. It took a lot. So I'm more than happy to give back and help.
That's
Thank you.
amazing. I hope you can get Gus on Houses of Feeling. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna be hit. And speaking of NBHD, you want to go NBC on Sunday? We got some opening. I'll hit you up there.
I'm on
And-
2 other ones. But
all right.
The,
Well, maybe the next time, but
the next ladies raid
the
train.
next
for
thing
Yeah.
is, well, you were supposed. I know you have a Houses of Feeling that weekend. It just so happened, but I'll definitely get you in the next one.
that would be
And thank you for supporting NBHD. And it's great to have you part of the community, also helping other DJs. Right, that's always been the goal of NBHD, is to get more exposure. We always say that we're geared towards the smaller streamers because we want them to be out there to meet new people. That's always been our goal, right? And right now, I think we're fortunate to have almost 400 on Discord. A lot started as a starting DJ. There are a lot also are partners right now. So very proud of all the people that came into NBHD. We touch a lot of communities on Twitch, and I always say we're a little bit of brag there. We're probably the longest Sunday train that's still going. So if you want to go NBHD, Kat, send them on my way, or Boy G, or Sandy, or Gus. We'll definitely get them on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are watching this is a great train, a great community. They've truly bent over backwards to help me. They will help you, and just amazing people. Huge shout out to Grace, Mr. Coops, to all of you. Thank you, guys.
All right, and thank you, Kat. We're gonna post this on YouTube. I don't know if you want to relive this again, especially the Thai burns, but we had fun. This has been great. And thank you for. That's the theme of this show, everybody. If you go every Monday, 8:30, right? So we'll get more content for you guys. That's us, the guys next door. Thank you so much. Give a hand of applause to TeknoKat, everybody. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you to the mods.
Thank you,
great music.
Thank you, everybody.
Catchy.
And see you on Twitch. Thank you so much. All right, bye.
Great. Bye.
Bye.
Music.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's on. Woo! See you. Bye, guys.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.